Hello and welcome to the session today. Bienvenidos a la sesión. Vamos a repasar la unidad 2. We're going to talk about important things from Unit 2. Okay, to begin with, our learning target is I will use the correct conjugations of the preterite tense to talk about actions in the past. So a reminder, the preterite tense is talking about completed actions in the past. So for example, yesterday he ate the sandwich. In Spanish, ayer él comió el sándwich. Okay, AR verb conjugation for the preterite tense. So if it ends in AR, these are our endings. Haste, o, amos, hastes, aron. So here is an example in a regular AR verb, hablar. Hablé, hablaste, habló, hablamos, hablaron. Let's talk about the syllable that gets the emphasis for just a moment. Okay. In Spanish, the rule is the second to the last syllable always gets the emphasis. However, if it doesn't fall on that second to last syllable, then it's marked with the accent mark so you know which syllable gets the accent mark. And we're talking about this because, for example, we have present tense here, yo hablo, I speak. So a is getting that emphasis, yo hablo. And in the preterite, it's the last syllable. So hablo would be the second to last syllable, right? A is the second to last, and now we've moved it to the last syllable. So we mark it with an accent mark, and it sounds like this, hablo. So the difference, hablo, 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 hablo. Sometimes it can sound very similar to students, and they may have a hard time hearing the difference, and that's okay. It's just something you would get used to. However, I do want to remind you that we actually do the same thing in English with different words, and you'll hear it just fine because you're used to it in English. So, for example, desert, right? That's on the last syllable, desert, versus desert, desert. That's on the first syllable. So you would definitely notice if I said something like this. We live in the desert, and after dinner we eat dessert, right? Hopefully you caught that right away. I've obviously switched those words and you noticed immediately. So we do the same thing in English. You will just get used to it in Spanish as you go. So just wanted to point that out so you can work on, work on emphasizing that last syllable, hablé, habló, versus hablé, hablo, hablé, habló. You can hear that little kind of punch, emphasis on that last syllable. Okay, here are several verb charts just to show you what they look like in that preterite, right? Bailé, bailaste, bailó, bailamos, bailastes, bailaron. It's really kind of fun to repeat it. It's like a song. Hablé, hablaste, habló, hablamos, hablastes, hablaron. Estudié, estudiaste, estudió, estudiamos, estudiastes, estudiaron. Caminé, caminaste, caminó, caminamos, caminastes, caminaron. So just an example of AR verbs that follow that preterite conjugation. So here are some sentence examples. Just a reminder that this is in the past, right? This happened yesterday or one time before. Hablé con mi hermana ayer, or I would say ayer with my castellano accent. Juan bailó el lunes. Tomaste los refrescos a la fiesta. Okay, please complete the questions for this activity now.